Hello everybody, how is it going? I hope everything is fine. I just had my coffee like a couple of minutes ago and I had my own reading. I'm not really great at reading my own coffee cup, but there was something really significant. I actually took the picture of it and I'm going to show it to you. Those kind of roads are talking about like a travel but abroad, and I got excited because it doesn't happen to my coffee cups. Specifically mine, that often. And I was like, okay, maybe I should just like look at the tarot reading. I don't have the coffee cups to look at those kind of things at this moment, but I can actually look at the tarot readings of like, is there any kind of a relocation, or is there any kind of a travel? Is there any kind of a movement in your life that is going to happen soon? I was like, okay, I have to film it now. And I decided to use 3 decks. This is going to be number 1. Number 2, my 8-bit. And this is number 3, Neon Moon. I didn't use this one at the camera. I don't know how it is going to show. If there's any kind of a problem. It's a little too dark. But I think it is showing, isn't it? Yeah, I guess it is showing a little. So I think I'm going to use them. This is the number 3. And I will go with the flow. I'm not going to just like have any kind of a pattern when I'm looking to the cards. I will give you enough of time so you guys can actually meditate, and I will start with the number 1. Hello number 1, how is it going? I hope everything is fine. Today I am going to look at, is there any kind of a chance for you to relocate if you're interested with those kind of things? Would you like to go to abroad, for example? If you would like to go to another town, is there any kind of a movement? Is there any kind of a travel? Or even just like a vacation? Anything like related to a movement I am going to look at. I don't know how many cards I'm going to open yet. I have no idea, but let's see what is going to happen when it comes to relocations, going abroad, or just for fun travel. Let's see. Okay, there's a specific place maybe you would like to go. Is there any kind of a place that you would like to go? Nearby the sea, or even a lake. Beautiful birds and really nice flowers and beautiful stars. Like staying away from the cities for a while, maybe? Do you have any kind of an intention of going to a place like that? It doesn't have to be like that. I'm just like reading the picture. But I see like there's a wish. Oh, I wish I can go there. Oh, I wish, it is happening in this way. And I can actually go there. And I also see that there's going to be an opportunity for you to actually think and consider like, okay, you know what? Actually, I can go. I think there's going to be a moment like that. You will feel like you don't have to say no. You don't have to think like, no, I cannot go there. No, why not? There's going to be a moment like, yeah, why not? I can actually go. But let's see about the situations, like what kind of opportunities that you might actually have to do this kind of a relocation or even like a travel. Okay, the Star and Death is showing quite a lot in my readings. I am going to take it a little personal, to be honest with you. My dude, I see a relocation. It is not like, whoopsie, just for vacation, just for a weekend. No, it is like, I'm going. I don't know where you're going though. It's like sharp, it is like huge, and it is major arcanas, as you can see, which means like it's going to be huge. What I see here is that there's going to be a specific moment in your life that you might actually think like, okay, it is time to just do this and that. And it is going to bring a lot of transformation in. If you are looking for like a relocation, moving out, or going to another town, going to another country, or, like a vacation, but longer type of a vacation. It is not like a short-term thing. No, honey, no, it is not short. It is going to happen. And you're going to plan it through. And everybody is going to look at you, okay, this person is serious. They would like to leave. They would like to go. They would like to do this and that. And they're going to take it seriously, honestly. And it is going to be like, okay, All right, I understand what's happening now with this person. They will be like that, okay? A lot of burden. Maybe you feel like, okay, I'm done. I am done. No more. And then you're going to act on it. It's also talking about like a new routine in life. 10 of Wands and Star is talking about changing a couple of things, daily basis kind of a thing. It's not like one time thing, it is like daily thing, and I think that is why it is like a relocation. And I have to tell you, at the beginning you might feel a little, exhausted. You might feel a little doubtful with the situation. But this transformation is afoot. It is going to happen. No matter what happens, it is going to happen. This relocation is like fated. Third major arcana, but just let me put some paper on it. I didn't put the paper on this one. Lovers. You will have choices when it comes to leaving. Guys, I think this is the pile of the people who would like to have something in life and they are like a little devastated with a couple of things that are going on. By the way, I have to fix this one. I'm sorry. And they feel like nothing is happening in the way that I asked for, and they are just like having an action towards it, and they would like to do something else maybe. But here's the thing, you are going to have like a lot of options when it comes to like choosing where you would like to go, what you would like to do next. The routine and dealing with everything, and it's going to be a little heavy at the beginning, but you will have the choices of like whatever you would like to do. So it's not like you have to go. It is not like, oh my god, this is a burden that I have to carry with me. No more. It's not like a burden anymore. Where you are going is like, it's going to bring you this release of the burdens. It is going to bring you this like plentiful options when it comes to work, when it comes to like a social life, when it comes to meeting with different types of people. You will have a lot of good things if you give yourself a little time and choice. I see the relocation. This relocation is going to create like a huge change, and you have to get ready for that thing, but you will be ready. So I don't see like you will be like, oh my god, that was a surprise, I wasn't expecting it. No, you will expect this thing to happen. So what I can say that if you have something in mind, like maybe I should just like go there right now, if you don't have any kind of an option, or right now if you don't have any kind of an opportunity to do that, I think in a future, in a really near future to be honest, you will have the opportunity. First, you will have the opportunity, and then you will plan it, and then you will have plenty of options to do so. It is not just like, I have some specific place in my mind and I will definitely go there. Maybe right now you're feeling like it, but it is going to have a different approach in the future, I guess. You will have like, okay, I can go there. Yeah, that's in the pocket. I know that. Okay, I can do that. But what else I can do? You will think more and more, and then you will grow your options, and you will see, what, actually I don't have to go that specific place that I was asking for. I can actually go that place. And that is luxury of the choosing. Not everybody has it. That's the comfort. It's like, it's not because happening, oh my god, you have to do it, you have to deal with this thing, oh my god, everything is a burden. No, this is like, just because I want it, just because I feel like it, and I will do it. And this is against this 10 of Wands. That is going away, that is changing. There's a transformation, you see. And this transformation is related like how you feel right now. The moment that you leave the burden behind, you will have more options, and you will act on it, and then you will relocate, or you will go to different places. But I see like a long-term thing. I didn't see like just a small teensy tiny of a vacation. It's more like, you know what, it is time. Maybe I should just like go to another town or another country. Sometimes we grow out of the cities that we are living, and I think you will have a moment like that. You see, at the beginning maybe you will not going to see like what you should do, but transformation is going to help you, and also you will be able to pay for it, so it's not going to be a problem monetarily. It's not going to be a burden. Maybe that is why you will feel like, oh, I can go there and I can go there as well. Like you will have different options then, because you can afford it, and you will be like, okay, which one I should choose at the beginning. But like a new beginning, I see like a new thing. It could be related to work, by the way. If you are looking for a job in another town, I think you will come across with an opportunity for you to create a new income in another town. And that is going to be really important. What kind of a wish, by the way? Let's just look at it. Long time waited and it didn't work out. Maybe you were expecting, but it wasn't happening. But it will happen. It will happen. How? Let's see. I see a couple of professionals. I didn't put it down, but I saw the kings. Hold on. You stayed in a specific place for far too long. It's time. It is time, my friend. You will go. One more card and I'm done. Yeah, you're going. You are leaving with the news. You will receive some news. Okay, that was my cue and I am gone. You will have that thing, like a conversation, a communication, some kind of an email, like a work-related situation maybe, but passionate. This is going to be like, yes, I am ready to try this thing. I can do this thing. I trust in myself. I believe in myself. I can definitely pull up this relocation. And you will. You will create an environment for yourself which is really nurturing, and you will you will be really good at it. You will be really, really good at it. And like, I don't know why, but if you are working in a technology related work, like maybe you're iOS developer, or maybe you are like, I don't know, content creator, copywriter, something like that. That is going to work wonderfully. Maybe you will have like a chance to make it as a freelancer, but you will have plenty of things so you can actually create your own environment. That's all. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye. Hello, number 2, how's it going? I hope everything is fine. Today we are going to look at, is there any kind of a chance for you to relocate, or you would like to go to a vacation but you couldn't do it? Is there any chance for you to do that? Like, where are you going if you're going anywhere, okay? We are going to look at those kind of things. Let's see if you have any place to go, or you will have any kind of a chance to go. Is there any kind of relocation or short-term vacation, going to another country, going to another town? What it is going to show in your cards. Okay, maybe you don't know now. Maybe you cannot see like what's happening. Maybe you feel like you are being stuck in a place that you are living right now. I would understand, like, if you don't have enough of money and if you don't have right kind of visas to go to different places, and if you don't know anyone in another town or in another country, then that's 8 of Swords. Like, I don't know where I'm going. Like, even if I am going somewhere, I don't know anybody. You might actually feel like that. Let's see what is changing though. If there's any kind of a change, of course. Why did I say that? I don't know. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. Number 1 had Queen of Pentacles. All right. Maybe, just maybe, you are feeling like, am I going to be able to pay for this? Is there going to be enough of money for me? Am I going to be able to find a job over there? Maybe right now what is like is that you don't have the right kind of an opportunity to go to another town or another country. Just now. I mean, you know what you can actually expect from the town that you are living, but you are not so sure about like what you can actually see in another town. 7 of Cups. I think there's going to be a moment that you are going to have like a chance to look online. Maybe you will look at pages like LinkedIn, like what people are doing, what kind of works that they're having. And I think you might actually have an opportunity over there. You have to search for it. First, you have to search. You have to do this research of a job or a relocation possibility. And you have to keep an open mind when you're doing it. Seven of Cups sometimes talks about illusions. Going to somewhere sounds like maybe really exciting at the beginning, but living at some place is totally different than what you are going to have from like a short-term vacation. If you are seeking for a place nearby the sea, for example, it's just like an example, but you would like to go to a vacation place as like a worker. Maybe you would like to work over there. It's not going to be the same as like you are vacationing. And you have to be careful about that. When it comes to like what to expect, it might be a little different. So you have to take care of that first so you can actually have better options for yourself. Ace of Cups. One more thing I have to tell you, that if you are relocating or if you are going to somewhere, it could be with like your lover. Maybe you meet with someone online and you would like to go to that specific place, or you are just going to have some kind of a vacation with your lover. That sounds really nice. That sounds really, really nice. But if you are looking for any kind of new beginning, aces are talking about like new beginnings. Let's just talk about like no love, but just like interest in life in general. Like you would like to start something new, you would like to go some specific place and you would like to do whatever you would like to do there. I think there's going to be a moment that you're going to find your own opportunity. But right now, just you have to be really, I don't know the word. You have to be really careful. You have to be picky, You shouldn't just accept every opportunity that is coming, if there's any opportunities coming, of course. The Hermit. All right. Learning. If there's any kind of a relocation or if there's any kind of like a movement, it is going to be about like a learning process, I guess. Sometimes Seven of Cups is talking about that too. You might actually learn something, and to do so you have to go somewhere else. But in general, honestly, I didn't see like a huge relocation. What I see is like more like short-term thing at this moment, like a vacation. I mean, the sun is, come on. You will have like a short-term things, a little bit more fun, I guess. I wouldn't blame you. Not everybody is really interested with like huge relocations and I am leaving this country. I will never gonna come back. Really? Honestly, just like a beautiful sea and a beautiful beach would be enough. Sometimes you feel like that too. Let's see what else we can talk about the situation. What kind of place that you might actually go is like a vacation, okay? Let's just talk like that. A short-term thing that you might actually have. Where would you go? Okay, Three of Swords. Three of Swords as like a place, a location. I would call it like a place that you can actually have like a fresh air, but it would rain a lot. Where could be? Let's see the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, Matter of Chance. Maybe you are just like, okay, anywhere, I don't care. I just want to go anywhere. But it also could mean like you are going to some place that you don't want to go to begin with, but you like that place quite a lot. I don't know why. Sometimes it happens. Going to a small town expecting like a huge thing and it is not happening and you feel like, oh my god, this is not my place. I shouldn't be there. But the moment that you go and the moment that you actually give yourself a little time, it is way better than your expectations. Let's see where else you are going. Like a fresh air, that's for sure. Like you have the sun and you have the rain and everything. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is also talking about like learning with the Hermit. Going to another town would be easier for you if you're just like seeking for like learning experiences or just for short-term vacations. Right now, at least. You have two aces, Ace of Swords. New beginning over something. But it is more likely learning. I don't know why I didn't see it as like a work thing, but it's most likely that what you can actually learn and what you can do to grow. Something didn't pay off. Okay, you see, something didn't pay off. And you were thinking, like, oh, I was expecting this, but it didn't happen. But now everything else is happening in a way that it is making you really, really happy. So, in this, location, relocation, whatever, I have a feeling that this is not like a huge relocation. It is like a short term thing, but it is going to pay off wonderfully. And you will feel like, okay, I'm glad that I came here. That's really nice. That's what I saw for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye. Hello, number 3. How's it going? I hope everything is fine. Today we are going to look at if there's any place that you can actually go. It could be about like a relocation. It could be like going abroad. It could be about going to another town. It could be like a long-term or short-term thing. We will see what might actually happen in your future. Is there any kind of a thing? I'm looking for like a short term, like I'm not looking like 5 years from now on everything is going to be different. I'm not looking for like 5 years of a thing. I'm mostly looking at like a year at most. Let's see if there's any kind of a relocation or traveling situation that is going to happen for you in a year. Okay, let's see. I am using my neon moon deck, and I didn't use it on camera because I am not really so sure like if it is going to show it or not. But first I saw it on the channel of Marion Lemos, and I was in love with that. How many years ago? I don't remember, but since then I have it. Okay, let's see. All right, 5 of Pentacles. Let me show you. 5 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. All right, maybe you don't have the opportunity to do so. I wouldn't be surprised. Many of the people who are watching this had that kind of a message so far. 7 of Pentacles. A long-term thing, I guess. All right, 7 of Pentacles. You know, normally 7 of Pentacles is talking about long-term investments and just like growing and waiting. I think you might have something like that. 5 of Swords. I'm sure you can see that. All right. Something is off, isn't it? Something is off. An 8 of Pentacles. All right. Working, learning, growing. If there's any kind of a relocation is going to happen for you, it is going to happen because of your work or because of your education. And right now you might not have the opportunity to do so because, you know, 5 of Pentacles is talking about there's a lack of a situation, and the 5 of Swords is also talking about like I don't know, shady business. However, I have to tell you this, like you will have a really good kind of a chance to grow your thing. You might actually have your own money to study at somewhere else, for example. If there's any kind of a chance for you to relocate, it is going to be because of your hard work and effort, and it is going to pay off. So do not worry about that. No one is going to steal that kind of a thing from you. For argument's sake, if you are just like applying for a college in another town or in another country, actually another country, let's go with that example, and you feel like, oh my god, what if it doesn't happen? If it doesn't happen, something else, something better is going to happen. So just expecting one thing and putting all the wishes and, you know, expectations into that thing is not really that healthy. I did that. I'm sorry, I have to say that, but you know, you are going to have this chance of like having something else. So do not feel like you are being burdened by the expectations of your own situation, okay? Because you will have something really nice and you can actually go to different places. However, before that, you have to deal with a couple of things in your life. First of all, you have to deal with the mentality of the lack. You know, the lack mentality is just putting you maybe in a position of, oh my god, I want to go there but I cannot because I don't have it. If you have that kind of a feeling, first you have to fix that. How we can fix is like, could be like, I mean, I'm not saying that just don't think about it, just don't be anxious. I would never say that, you know that, right? But what you can do is saving up some money and having the intentions of like, okay, this money is for that, might actually help, at least for the beginning. Okay, 5 of Cups. What is going on? Like, all the fives almost. And it says you lose. Don't get freaked, okay? It's okay. Right now, what you have is not enough, but it doesn't mean that it will never going to be enough. Right now, maybe you have the disappointments of something, like it didn't work out before, but in the future it is going to work out. So you have to give yourself a little time. Maybe not in a year, but longer term, you might have something huge. So if you are just like having decisions over like relocation, over anxiety, let's just talk about that. I mean, you were feeling like, okay, I don't want to live here. I want to go somewhere else. Anywhere but here. You know, I don't want to be here. I want to go somewhere else. I want to do something else. I don't want to stay here. Why? First, you have to think like that. You have to find a solution to the situation. You know, I would understand if you are a Turkish who is watching it. Definitely, I understand that. But having the decisions over anxiety is not going to make a really good kind of relocation for you, because those anxieties are following you. Definitely, they follow you. So you have to deal with the anxiety first, and then you can actually have something nice for yourself. You have to get rid of the disappointments of like where you are living right now. If you are like turning bitter to the people around you, or turning bitter to the town that you're living, it's not really great kind of an energy that you're creating for yourself. So you have to be careful about that. First, you have to be happy at where you are living so you can actually go to somewhere else. Some people doesn't like that kind of a message. I understand it. But if you are going to another town unhappy, sometimes you are being more unhappy because the expectations and everything is just like turning upside down, is not really going to make you happy at the short term. And at the short term, when you're relocating, you have to keep this iron will, and you have to keep this iron mind. You have to keep this mental state up. And if you're already unhappy, if you're already depressed, if you're already struggling with anxiety, the short-term situation is not going to be really good for you in the relocation. 4 of Pentacles. I don't know if you can see that. 4 of Pentacles. Definite relocation, but first you have to understand where you're living now. It's all talking about that. First, you have to look at what you have, where you're living, what kind of people that you're dealing with, and then you can actually see what is lack. Okay, I have to do this, I have to have that, so I can actually go there. And then you have to plan, a long-term planning, and it is going to pay off. I didn't see the vacation. Why I didn't see the vacation? Hold on a second. The Hierophant. Hierophant, I don't know how you're calling it. It's like education, it's like institution. You are doing something. It could be like a work thing too, but I don't know why I wanted to call it like an education or something. Like you have to, this is the tower, by the way. See? Hierophant and the tower. You have to break the expectation of a certain place. This is talking about like, okay, you know what? I will talk about it. Maybe you think your life would be totally different in Europe or in America. You have that idea of like, if I was living there, I would have this and that. That is an illusion. Not everybody is having that. And if you are not having right now where you're living, you're possibly not going to have it in wherever you're going to go. I mean, many people are just thinking that, but sometimes the unhappiness are related to circumstances, and if you just change your circumstances, then you're going to be happy. Of course, but illusions and expectations of a certain place could be really damaging. And you have to get rid of that first. If you think like you would have a better life in another town, in another country, in another earth, I don't know, like it would be better for you, it could be like actually an illusion that is damaging your expectations related to your life. You have to get rid of the anxiety first. You have to get rid of the negative situation, negative connotation of a situation at least, so you can actually have something really nice, so you can plan on it. You see, there's a planning going on. 7 and 8. I will show it to you again. There's a planning. And I think you can see that there's like an online thing going on. But it is taking time. Yes, I understand it takes time. But you have to get rid of that idea of like if you just like beam up to somewhere else, everything is going to be amazing. No, it doesn't happen that way. No, not really. First, you have to just like work on yourself, get rid of the anxiety, be happy at where you are right now, and then you will go to somewhere else and you will be happy over there. Actually, you know what? I don't want to open more cards for you. I think it's enough. The message is straight, like you will go to some places if you open yourself to grow and learn and give yourself a little time and be happy at where you are right now. That's what I saw for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye.